Alright, now we're going to put the coolant system expansion tank on. First thing I'm going to do is put a layer of sound deadening heat shield on the back. That's going to be right up against the rear firewall, just to give it a little bit of help, keep it cool. And I've already drilled the holes in the flanges here, 4 of them, and then drilled and tapped into the rear firewall. The other side of this won't be accessible once the car's all together, so you gotta set it up so it can be removed if it ever has to be. I'm just gonna get them all started. Once I know they're all lined up, start tightening them down. And that's nice and secure. And there's some fittings underneath there that are going to run the heater lines through. See them sticking out down there. Got one for the 5/8 and one for the 3/4 heater line. You've got a 4A end sticking down. That's going to be for the steam vent right to the heads, and then there's just a bung, an NPT bung there that's going to go all the way up to the front to the radiator for any air that on the top of the radiator. And NPT stands for National Pipe Thread Tapered. It's a special kind of thread that starts out narrow or wider and gets narrower as it goes in, so it really seals up nicely. I also ran from the top of the water pump, I ran a section of regular radiator hose with a little bend to it to clear the pulley, and then it goes into the stainless steel flex line, which is then going to run down the side of the car this way, down the frame. I also put on that one fitting that I was talking about earlier down here, which is a 10AN to a 6, and that's running then directly to the fuel pump. And I also did some pre-wiring of the high pressure fuel pump, just put on 2 leads so that it's ready to go with power, or ground and power, and they'll tie into the lift pump also with power and ground, so they'll both come on at the same time. So the fuel system's all set, the cooling system's getting there. The next step, I can go over and run the coolant line from this side here. Now that the tank's in place, I can run it from the thermostat housing here down to the frame here. Just the same thing, a flex line.